Hi there, I'm Jonathan Parker, and today we are going to show you this 2001 White Shark 285 here at Port Solent Marina. It's a fantastic condition boat with some upgrades, including upgraded engines, and we're going to show you the full walkthrough tour right here, right now, this very rare but brilliant boat. So stay tuned and I'll see you in a minute. Well, hi there, welcome to Parker's Boat Sales, and I'm going to do a full walkthrough tour on this boat for you right now. So I'm just going to show you the boat in its profile. So it's a White Shark 285, but it's got a beautiful, gleaming, very, very dark black hull. There's no blooming on this hull, but this 285, as you can see, it has very beamy. It's twin Evinrude 300 engines with a really good bimini top, and it's got this fantastic red decal stripe and silver decal stripe down the side. So it really is a smart looking boat, and on days like this when it's warm and sunny, having that bimini is absolutely fantastic. It's got a stainless steel anchor up the front, which is fantastic. It's on a windlass, which is controlled actually at this point here on a remote control, or it can be controlled at the helm. We've got this really nice stainless steel walk around here, the stainless steel railing, and as we come down, I'll go all the way to the engines because they're really cool, are these Evinrude 300s. I've got them running at the moment, and I just want to show you the controls as well in a minute. I've got them running just so I can show you the easiness of the gear changes on these, because Evinrudes are quite special when it comes to feeding in the power. So on these big propped powerful engines, normally when you start maneuvering at slow speeds it can get quite clunky, but these are very smooth. They introduce the power gradually. There is rod holders on the back, and there's a transom shower, and it has wheel teak fitted onto the decks throughout. If I pan round, there's wheel teaks all the way through. I'm just going to step on. There's actually, you can step onto the back because the rail drops down. There's also, you can step on the side. Obviously you can step onto the back if you're coming out of the water because there's a bathing ladder as well, but also it has a side access door on the starboard side, and you simply just unlatch it, and then it all comes inwards, of course, and now you have a really good side access door. Really good if just for getting on and out, getting bits and pieces on and out, but of course if someone has lower mobility as well. We'll just pan round because now we're underneath here. It's nice and warm today, the sun is out, and it's a very big bimini. See, it stretches all the way around, all made of stainless steel. It's not aluminium, so there's no corroding or anything of this. It's full stainless steel, and it becomes part of the side rails as well. There's additional grab handles lower down. And then I'll walk you around to the bathing before we go to the helm, but we can see it's a very sociable area. So we've got a big sun pad on the front, a big settee facing backwards to the aft, and then a front seating area as well, and then quite a large screen for protection when you're going along. And again, look at the size of the bimini, it's huge. But this has a few tricks up its sleeve. So the first one is under here. This lifts up on gas struts, and we head down into a galley area. So on this side there's storage cupboards with a cold water sink, and you can see the windows, which are quite cute all the way around. Just to put a bit of light into here. There is also room for a microwave there. The owners tell me the microwave does need replacing, but the fridge is much more recent, so the fridge is nice and clean inside, and the fridge works very well. There's a bit of carpet in the bottom, a bit more storage, and then obviously steps. There's no toilet on this boat, but under the steps here there is room to put a portaloo if you want to. So there's an indentation in the mould for fitting a portaloo in there if you want to, but for now it doesn't have one. Also the fusion system head unit is based down here, so it's a IP800, but you can control it at the helm as well. It's quite a nice addition. This one will have the inside you'll have the option of a phone. You can see there's an old iPhone in there, which they use first to stream some music. Right, let's pop back out. And if I come round, there's a second trick, because obviously it's quite a big bow on here. We need to make use of the space. So why don't we, there's a neat washboard as well. So why don't we have a couple of step down into here, and inside here is actually a V-berth. It's quite sparse down here. If I sort of pan round, you can see the owners do have 2 cushions that fit down here to make it into a bed. Obviously there's an infill as well, but you can make this into a bed so you can have occasional sleeping. I can actually lay down completely in here, so feet there, and there's my head, and there's still plenty of room above. As I say in most of my videos, I'm 6 foot tall and I can easily lay down in there. Let me just show you it again, and you can see nice use of space, but also fantastic storage if you're not using it. So you can put paddle boards, toys down there, equipment, bits and pieces you need for sort of a long weekend. What I do love about these boats is the height of the freeboard. So very safe for families. If you have small children, it's actually up to my waist. So the height of this freeboard is actually up to my waist. It gets a little bit low when we get back there, but still halfway up my thighs. I have lots and lots of room. There's another bench seat on the back, which you can see. And under here, there's actually loads of storage. There's also access to the battery switches, batteries that run through. There are 2 house batteries and then a separate battery for each engine. And again, more storage for putting bits and pieces down below, and access to the bilges. You can also pull that one up the same. And as we go through, you can see again, see the teak throughout. And then we come now to the helm position. The helm position, there's a couple of speakers built in, a few music, nice bit of dashboard here with some storage. But it's fairly simple dash as well. Evinrude have a nice digital LCD display system, and these engines have only done around 517 hours on one. It's also a touchscreen, this, and 500, about the same, so about 520 hours we'll say on both. So very sort of low hours. These engines have been renewed. I'll confirm in the comments exactly what age they are, but they're not the original, because it's a 2001 boat. This would have the earlier Evinrudes, and these are the later ones, the later generation Evinrudes. There's also a small touchscreen Garmin chart plotter, and again, very nice and easy to use. And of course, this has a fish finder, and it actually shows you where the fish are, which is really cool. I like that. So a nice little system, because this is a sports fisher, really. It's a sports fisher that it's got plenty of storage. It has obviously amenities with the galley, and also the option of sleeping on here as well. So you can do all night fishing on this, especially with the anchor being electric. You can easily pull it up and down, move yourself around. There are 2 fuel tanks in here, and we'll also confirm in the description the size of the fuel tanks. There's also a Standing Horizon VHF, and of course you've got the Fusion repeater here, which controls the unit down below. And also there is a bow thruster fitted. You can see a side power bow thruster. This is a later unit as well, but a nice, easy to use. When you've gone on the controls, it's a nice, easy, just reach down to operate the bow thruster, and then you've got the engine controls just above. The electronic controls, so there's no mechanical cable, but if I feed in the power, I'll just pop one into gear. You can see that there's no clunking. It very slowly feeds in the power in forward and reverse. It's a very nice system, and the gearbox then gradually winds in the power as you want more load. It brings it in. So it's a very clever system, and I've noticed this on these before, so you don't have that very sudden surge of power when you're manoeuvring in marinas. The Helm seats are very sort of, I like the proper captain seat with footrest. So it's a proper captain seat, armrest, fully adjustable, height, seat back, armrest can all be adjusted on here. All in all, this is a fantastic sports fisher, really good value. If you want to see how much this is, come and see us at parker-adams.co.uk. It's a really interesting boat. It's based here at Port Solent Marina, down near Portsmouth. Please subscribe to our channel. You can see all the other videos we're doing as well. But also, we do have a Parker Adams Superstore as well now. We do sell electronic equipment, so a lot of the electronic equipment for upgrades we sell as well. So come and see us at Parker Adams Superstore as well. But for now, I'll just leave you with just another external picture of this fantastic White Shark 285, and hopefully I'll hear from you very soon. But for now, I'll say goodbye. Goodbye.